YouTube, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the show. Something huge just flipped. I'm not talking about some random crypto pump here. No. I'm talking about the switch everyone has been waiting for. XRP holders, you better buckle up because everything we've been saying for years, the banks, the partnerships, the ISO standard play, it is all converging. JP Morgan, Citi, MasterCard, Ripple, and now Donald Trump himself. That's right. This isn't hopium anymore, folks. This is the realignment of global finance happening in real time. And before anyone says it's just rumors, I see your comments. Nah, not this one, because JP Morgan, they just confirmed that they are allowing clients to trade crypto. You heard that correctly. Citi's rolling out crypto custody. MasterCard, they're busy filing trademarks for virtual asset payments. And then the kicker, President Trump, he just said, don't worry about China. That's not politics. That is a signal, a global reset signal. You're going to want to make sure you stick around to the end because when I connect these dots between MasterCard, Ripple, and the new financial system, you're going to see exactly how XRP was built for this moment. First off, we're starting right here. JP Morgan, the biggest bank on earth, they just gave the green light. Clients, they can trade crypto. You heard that correctly. That's not retail FOMO. Oh no, that is institutional alignment. This is the same JP Morgan that publicly trashed Bitcoin years ago. You remember that? I don't forget it. Now they're saying, all right, guys, you win. We'll let you trade it. You know what comes next, right? You think they're just going to stop at letting you trade crypto? No shot. Custody comes next. And guess what follows custody? Liquidity networks, settlement rails, on-demand liquidity. You see how this all ties together? JP Morgan, they move trillions in payments daily, and they're not going to run through a slow, clunky blockchain. No shot. They're setting the stage for something faster, something interoperable. Sound familiar? Yeah. XRP. That's why it sounds familiar. And then we move over to this. Citi. Yeah, you know Citibank? Probably heard that name, haven't you? Well, they dropped a 2026 target for crypto asset custody. They literally said, and I quote here, that's right, they might use a third-party solution for certain assets. So Citi's not going to create their own blockchain. They're not going to create their own custody solution. They're going to use a third-party option. You know what that means, right? They're not building everything in-house. Just as we've been telling you, they're not going to build everything from scratch. They are going to adopt what is already out there. Why would you start from ground zero when you can just skip the line? They're looking for something that's lightweight, that's mobile, and that is already compliant. Now, who do you know that has a custody platform or owns a custody solution that fits everything that they're looking for? Are you thinking about Ripple here? I know I am. XRP's entire model is a liquidity bridge. And Citi just told us that they are outsourcing the plumbing. While JP Morgan is busy building the pipes, Citi's renting them. And who already has the tech that can give you near instant settlement without having to hold Nostro Vostro accounts? It's going to free up all that capital. Well, we're talking about RippleNet. You're damn right we are. And let's be real though. You really think these mega banks are just dabbling in crypto for fun? No, they're racing to plug into a unified liquidity network before the switch is flipped. Now, folks, before we go deeper, if you're watching this and you want a one-on-one call to position yourself before the next institutional wave hits, because it's going to hit hard and fast, I got a few private sessions that are going to be open next week. We're going to break down how to actually prepare for what's coming, not hype, a real portfolio strategy. Link's going to be down below. You don't want to wait because this window, it's closing fast and we don't know how long these calls are going to be open for. But here's where it gets crazy. You see this right here on your screen? MasterCard. We're getting deep down this rabbit hole. Stick with me. The next 4 to 5 presentations pages that I'm going to show you, it gets wild. So MasterCard just filed a trademark to launch a virtual asset payments. And that instantly sets off alarm bells because MasterCard, they don't move until the regulatory groundwork is done. They know better. They've been in this game for a while. We're talking about 3.4 billion users worldwide. This is not a pilot. This is the global bridge activation. And what blockchain tech has MasterCard experimented with for cross-border payments? Do you recall? Do you remember? If you guessed Ripple, we better ring that bell. Ding-a-ding-ding. You are right. Who remembers this? From 2017, MasterCard plus Ripple, the B2P payment revolution. Were you around in 2017 when this was announced? I know I was. This article literally is titled MasterCard Experiments with Ripple's Technology for Cross-Border B2B Payments. Folks, that's not speculation. That's documentation. Ripple's tech is being used to make instant global payments without pre-funded accounts. That is the same utility JP Morgan, Citi, and every central bank in the world is trying to replicate. And you're telling me MasterCard's virtual asset payments trademark is not connected here? Come on. The same company working with Ripple for B2B transactions just filed to go all in on digital asset settlement. This isn't a coincidence. This is coordination. And we get to this. You see this image? This is MasterCard Send. You probably never looked into this. You probably never heard about this. This is a system that MasterCard built to let people instantly send money across borders, connected through multiple networks. Sound familiar, right? It's literally the Interledger protocol in action, everyone. You can send funds to bank accounts, mobile wallets, even directly to consumers across any payment network. That is Ripple's DNA all over it. Whether it's licensing, partnering, or even white labeling, the architecture is identical to what Ripple has built for years. And we just showed you before, back in 2017, 7 years ago, that MasterCard tested this. When we talk about banks and we talk about governments, we know how slow they move. If they tested it 7 years ago, it lines up to 2025 when they would start actually rolling this out, especially with the clarity we now have on XRP and the clarity that we are getting in the United States for digital assets. They just branded this MasterCard, everyone. And then how about this one? MasterCard transforms cross-border payments for banks with industry-first innovation. This is from October of last year. This is when they unveiled what they were working on back in 2017. 24/7, 365, real-time, cross-border, multi-rail transactions. Right here on your screen, it says introducing MasterCard Move commercial payments to power near real-time commercial cross-border payments 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Do you see a pattern here? MasterCard is going full Ripple mode. Every piece of this puzzle, JP Morgan's liquidity moves, Citi's custody plays, MasterCard's interoperability push, it is all aligning towards a unified global settlement layer. And that layer, you know who it was designed by? Ripple, folks. And how about this one? Everyone knows about this one. This one's about 2 months old. MasterCard, Gemini, XRP credit card, give an XRP back. Remember this one? You think this is random as well? This is the final retail bridge. They're integrating XRP at the consumer level while quietly building the rails behind the scenes. The same card network that connects 3 billion people is now testing XRP-backed payments. It's not if, everyone. It is when. We go back to the original tweet here. MasterCard, 3.4 billion users for virtual asset payments. And that ties into our last slide of MasterCard partnering with Gemini for an XRP-backed credit card. You see how this all rolls? It's all connecting now, isn't it? All the dots are coming together. Now, if you don't know, I partnered with I Trust Capital. I dug into them. I researched them. I got them on the phone. I asked them the hard questions. Here we go. If you want to hold XRP or any crypto the right way with full tax advantages and premium custody, you need to check out I Trust Capital. My link's going to be down below. You get $100 when you fund the account. This isn't just a wallet. This is your bridge into institutional world of crypto IRAs, secure, regulated, and bullish. Check out that link down below. Get yourself signed up today. And then Trump sends a signal. This came out of nowhere. He says, don't worry about China. It's all going to be fine. You know what happened when this came out? The market's pumped to the upside. Now, you don't say a statement like this unless you know already what's happening, what's being negotiated behind the scenes. isn't about politics. It's about trade and currency stabilization here, everyone. He literally told China's president that he had a bad moment. That's code for, hey, the reset, it's underway. And the US, we're back in control. The old system, it's ending. The new one, tokenized, transparent, and backed by digital liquidity. And then BlackRock comes out because they confirmed the flip. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, as you see him right here on CNBC, he announces that their Bitcoin ETF, IBIT, has crossed over 100 billion in assets. You know what Larry Fink is thinking? He's just seeing dollar signs. That's all the man is seeing is dollar signs. This is not just bullish. This is an institutional tsunami. Listen.
Our Bitcoin IBIT is now over $100 billion.
I know, but not that long ago.
2 years ago, zero.
Yeah,
so
I know. Well, you weren't always a huge proponent of crypto, as we know.
I love it now. But I grow and learn.
I heard you say that on 60 Minutes.
I did say that.
Yeah.
Jim, eat our Bitcoin.
When the world's largest asset manager says on national TV in front of millions of viewers that we're all in, you better believe that that switch has been flipped. And who's right behind them? Building the rails for cross-border payments, tokenized settlements, and enterprise liquidity. Ripple. The same Ripple that has been partnering with banks while the rest of the world is distracted. The same Ripple that has their swell event coming up less than a month away, where BlackRock is going to be there. The same Ripple that has partnered with BlackRock and Van Eck for RLUSD on both Ethereum and the XRP ledger. Banks, governments, payment companies, remittance companies, they are all coming about. They are all finally coming to life. We connected all those MasterCard dots. You've seen them all lined up. You've seen everything on the screen. Do you think it's any coincidence now that your final piece of the puzzle is MasterCard, Gemini, and Ripple getting together for an XRP-backed credit card? Do you really think that's random? Folks, this isn't random news. This is a timeline. JP Morgan opens trading, Citi sets up custody, MasterCard, they build the rails. Trump signals stabilization. BlackRock is confirming capital flow. And right at the corner of this, right at the center, dead splat in the middle, is XRP, the bridge asset. If you're watching this, you're early. You're super early. Because once this system goes live, and it's going to go live, once liquidity starts flowing through these global rails, it is game over for the old rails. This is the switch moment. It's coming. It is coming, folks. It is happening right now. So keep your eyes open. Stay prepared. And remember, while they're arguing about politics, we're front running the new financial system, because you know what? XRP, it's not just a token. XRP is the key. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think.